Simran Edible Oil Limited is a public company which has business of manufacturing cooking oil. The company is in a particular business since last 25 years. The financial results of the company for the previous year 22-23 are as under. Aggregate outstanding loans and debentures and deposits 10 crores. Turnover of the company 100 crores. Paid up capital of the company 50 crores. And net profit after tax of the company is 5 crores. For the year 22-23, Mrs. Pesh and Associates were the auditors of the company. The auditors found significant deficiency in internal control and misrepresentation of amount in the area of trade payable. Therefore, the auditor has issued a qualified audit report. Next year, management did not wish to reappoint the same auditor, so the board of directors recommended Mrs. Mansi as a statutory auditor for 23 and 24 to the members of the company. After appointment of Ms. Mansi went through previous year's financial statement, audit report, etc., emphasized that the understatement of trade payable balance as a significant audit risk. Auditor set a materiality level of 15 lakhs for 23-24. Mansi is in a process of selecting a sample for testing so as to get the samples on which the vendor balance reconciliation can be performed. She is considering the following same major vendor confirmations where the confirmation balances agrees to general ledger, vendor which have high volume of business with similar edible oil, vendors with balances of 15 lakhs or more outstanding at the year end, vendor with balance of 15 lakhs or less outstanding at the year end. Okay. So at 31st March, balance of two vendors, companies general ledger as per the balance of external confirmation uh, which are received from the vendors. Paki Groundnut Seeds Limited balance as per general ledger is 15 lakhs. Balance as per the external confirmation is 20 lakhs. Krishi Sunflower Seeds Limited 65 lakhs, but balance confirmation is 80 lakhs. Paki Groundnut, there's a difference of 5 lakhs. They say you have to pay us 20 lakhs, but as per the books it is 15 lakhs. The difference in balance is due to the order received by the company. This order is under dispute as the company claims that the received raw material is of substandard quality. Consignment receipt was sent back on 30th March 23. Rishi Sunflower Seeds Limited, difference of the balance is due to the two reasons of two invoices, 10 lakhs and 5 lakhs dated 25th March and 27th March. As per accounts payable executive, both invoices were received on 3rd April 24. Therefore, those were not recorded in the financial statement for the year ended 31st March 24. Mansi took a sample to verify trade payable balances, which covered 30% of the population. During the audit, she came across two errors amounting to 12 lakhs. 4 lakhs were due to one invoice not being recorded due to weak, inefficient control mechanism. 8 lakhs error was made by Mr. Dhruv, an executive who came as a temporary replacement for 1 week in the place of Ms. Kamini, who is a permanent accountant of the company. The mistake was clerical in nature. The mistake was clerical in nature. Based on the above fact, answer the following. Which item should Miss Mansi select for testing so as to get the samples on which the vendor balance reconciliation can be performed? First of all, you have the major vendors where the confirmation balances agrees to the general ledger. Vendor which have high volume of business with Simral Edible Oil Limited. Vendors balances 15 lakhs or more outstanding at the year end, and vendor balances 15 lakhs or less outstanding at the year end. Okay. So now, which item should Ms. Mansi select so as to get this sample on the vendor balance reconciliation? The option 1 and 3 for A, they give 1 and 3. Okay, 1 and 3. So now see what happens here. The major vendor where the confirmation balances agrees to the general ledger A, and so for the purpose of sampling, that's the thing here. And next one, the B, what it says that vendor which has high volume of business with Simran edible oil, then vendor which balances or more outstanding at the year end, and vendor the balance of 15 lakhs or less outstanding at the year end. C says 1 and 2, and D says 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now, in this case, what happens here? The Mansi has to go with the option number B. Option number B is the most apt answer. That's the thing here. Um, Here, what has happened here? So, the second, third, and the fourth option stands to be right actually. How can Miss Mansi audit the operating effectiveness of the internal around the accounting of trade payable? Now, how can they check the operating effectiveness of the internal control? So, A, recalculating the trade payable to identify the balances which may not be agreeing with the audit evidence. Select sample from super supplier balance based on scientific random sampling approach and verify third party evidence. Input a fake invoice into client system to see that if it is processed accurately. And D, it says that calculate the trade payable days to use the analytical procedures. Now here you have to check the operating effectiveness of internal control. So C, that is imputing a fake purchase invoice, that is making a quite a strong impact actually to see that is it processed in a accurate manner. So this can be done, and later reversal can also be done. So C is the most appropriate answer. What are the audit procedures Ms. Mansi should perform to verify whether the payable balances of Krishi Sunflower Limit are correctly recorded in the financial statement? So since the goods are in transit, okay, goods are in transit, so invoices have been received. So how do you check the correctness? First of all, send confirmation to Krishi Sunflower Limited to a request to confirm outstanding balances. No, that's not the thing here. Here I have to check that is it payable or not, means I should receive the goods before the year end. Verify the bank payments for the period post 31st 24 for any evidence of payment of invoice. This is completely ruled out actually here. So payments will be irrelevant. Okay. C. Review the listing of purchase order to confirm whether it pertains to current year and it pertains to the next financial year. Purchase order also concept is quite irrelevant. C is also irrelevant. Let us see D. Inspect the goods received note to determine the date of receipt of raw material. So A and D, but D is more appropriate answer because on what date you have received the goods, that is more appropriate. So D stands to be, that is inspect the goods receipt note to determine the date of receipt of the raw material. What would be the proper course of action to be taken by Ms. Mansi for two errors amounting to 4 lakhs, 8 lakhs in the given scenario? Now, first of all, the total amount of error is below materiality level, therefore, it should not be considered to further work upon. Okay, this is one thing. Ms. Mansi should ask Simran Edible Oil to adjust 12 lakhs in the payable balance and rectify the same. Okay, B. Then C. Different set of samples representing same amount should be selected to check whether same errors getting repeated. If it is not, then observation should be waived off. The impact of errors noted in the audit of samples test of detail should be projected and extrapolated across the whole population. So that is what it should be done. So D should be should be extrapolated to the entire population. So D is a more appropriate answer compared to ABC. So for the seventh one, D stands to be the answer.